Whatever you want to do, we're all the same. Everybody was given a mind by God. It's how you use your mind. And if you study and really want to do something and be something, you can accomplish that.
Yes, we'd like to go through on your next schedule opening.
The next opening will be at 11:30. May I have the name of your vessel and your home port, please? I was a firefighter and EMT right here for 35 years, but everybody knows me as Mr. Brown, the bridge operator. Most of my life growing up in Beaufort was right downtown here. I grew up 2 blocks away from the waterfront. I'd run down every day to watch the bridge open, and I love watching the boats. And also I met a lot of folks. I would sing on the corner by the Best Western Motel with my guitar, and folks would pay me money for singing. And a lot of them told me that I sounded like Elvis Presley. That was back in 1957. I was 8 years old. I would run down to the corner at the waterfront. There was an old bridge operator named Sarge. Thurno was his name. He was a German guy. And I would come and talk to Thurno, and I would watch him open the bridge and watch the boats come through, and then he'd close it. And to me, that was something amazing in my childhood. And that's why everything that I wanted to do, firefighting, singing, and operating the bridge, I've accomplished all those. But I grew up right here at Beaufort, graduated from Robert Smalls High School, and I was hired by the Beaufort Firefighter, the first African American. 3 of my brothers also were firefighters, but I was the only one that made a career out of it. And up to the day, I love firefighting, but I retired after 35 years as a firefighter medical technician. I was too young, I didn't want to sit around, so my second job I wanted while I was growing up was to be a bridge operator. So I put in for the bridge operations, and I was hired, and I have been here for almost 13 years now. The view is a beautiful view. You can look at nature, at God's work. We can look to the south and see Paris Island and the far end of Hilton Head. To the right, we see the city of Beaufort. Down to my southeast, we can see Ladies Island and Factory Creek. And to the north, we can see Brickyard Point and the downtown area in the city of Beaufort. But it's not as cordial as some folks may think. We get a lot of calls because a lot of folks do not like to be stopped in the traffic for the bridge opening. From the time we put the gates down until we let traffic back through, it's usually a 7 to 10 minute time cycle. And it also depends on the type of vessel that's going through. For a sailboat, it's usually 6 to 7 minutes. For a tug and barge or commercial vessels, it may be up to 10 minutes. When they call up here complaining about being stuck in the traffic, I only ask them one thing. I said, what was here first? Was the river here first or the bridge? And they would say, well, the river. I said, all right, so the boaters has priority. The bridge was built over the water, so therefore they have to go through. The only thing that's scary is watching these barges come in through these channels. The channels are 90 feet wide and 300 feet long. And some of the barges that come through here are up to 88 feet wide, so that only gives them 2 feet of clearance to come through here. The best part of the job, I think, is you come to work, you do the duties that you have to do, and just know that you play a very vital, important part in the community. This bridge is one of the most expensive pieces of equipment that the transportation department has. Everybody knows me. I go in the stores. I love Beaufort. I've seen how much it's grown, and I just enjoy seeing the way that things have really progressed over the years that I've been here in Beaufort. And to know that I am one of the pioneers and part of just about everything that's happened around here. Everybody needs to realize that we all work together. Whatever job we may do, it comes together to help one another. And we're all here to help one another no matter what we do. And if people would look at it that way, this world would be a better place to live, and we wouldn't have so much corruption in this world.